Hi, welcome to this video where I'm going to do a quick whistle-stop tour through my portfolio. So we'll have a quick look at InvestEngine, Freetrade, Trading 212 and Vanguard. Let's have a quick look and see what's been going on in the markets. After the bumper rally in January, has February been quite as good to us? I don't think so. Over in the States, the Dow Jones closes 200 points lower and February ends with a loss. Looking at the US, we have the Dow Industrials down 0.71, and that's very similar to the FTSE, which is down 0.74, and both the DAX and the CAC are both down as well. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Mark of Desperately Seeking Fi. So let's jump across and have a quick look at some of the portfolio. We will start off with InvestEngine this time. This is my current ISA for this financial year. Look, I've done a video recently that's talking about my options for next year's ISA provider. But looking at this one, you will see up about 2.5%, quite happy with that. And I've just been trickling in £250 per month. And what you see is literally each of the dots on here just shows where I've either been putting money in or topping up. A few things have changed. I have actually got rid of my FTSE 250, so the VMID ETF. I got rid of that earlier on in the month and actually sold it out at a reasonably decent price. And what I've done is I've taken the money from that and I've actually made a few purchases. I have purchased about £100 worth of IUKD, £100 worth of MSCI Emerging Markets, also a bit more VUSA, about £175. I also have a bit of a buffer in here. I've got about 10% still held in cash, so if we do see some opportunities, I can buy into those. The Vanguard portfolio is still up about 2.5%, so reasonably happy with that. There are a couple of these funds that are slightly down. So you have the Life Strategy 40 is down, along with VFEM, the Emerging Markets ETF, just down very slightly. So I'm not that bothered about that. But everything else looking reasonably healthy and in the green. Is FTSE 100 VUKE, FTSE All World High Dividend Yield, and that's VHYL, VWRL and VUSA. I've got a reasonable amount sat on the side in this previous year's ISA, and I may deploy some of this when I see what's going on in the markets. Next, we've got the Freetrade General Investing Account. This is looking quite nice. This is up about 10% over the last 3 months, which I'm really happy about. What I'm not quite so happy about is look at what Rolls-Royce did last week. It went stratospheric and took off, and I missed out on it. I had been planning to put some money in when it was back at much lower, when it was actually below £1. But hey, c'est la vie. We will wait and see what happens with that. Most of them looking reasonably okay until you get down towards the bottom of the page, and you still have Persimmon still struggling a bit, Vodafone struggling a bit, alongside Podpoint and Primary Health. On this platform, you will see Primary Health in a second when we actually jump across to the Trading 212. You will see that things are slightly better. February has actually been quite a productive month on the dividend side of things. Vodafone, it was a special dividend from BME this month. Dividends from BT, the monthly realty income, and Primary Health paying me 2 in this month. That's probably the largest dividend month that I've had on this platform, and I'm quite happy with that. I'd be happy with that if I kept getting that every month, and then I could start reinvesting that and start seeing it compound. And last but no means least, we have the Trading 212 account. I've sold something and I've bought a couple more very small holdings in a few of my current stocks. We're up just over 4% in this pie, 8 holdings in there. and there is the spread that I have. So I've got Tesco is up very nicely, National Grid a little bit, as is Legal & General, Persimmon up, and I'm glad to see that that's up. Epic is also up a little bit, and the two that are slightly down at the moment are British American Tobacco and Primary Health Properties. Shall we see how Toby's Pie is getting on? He was doing reasonably well. Last month he was at about the 4%, but this month it's only Apple that's really saving him. What I do need to do is start to get him to start to trickle money in. What he was happy about is, there we go, Apple and Realty Income, his first ever dividend came in this month. It's only 2p, but every marathon starts with that first step. And let's see what his compound interesting turns out to be like in future years. I've had a few different dividends within this portfolio. So I've got Epic, which is the monthly payer coming in. And if anybody knows why I end up paying a withholding tax from a UK company, I'd love to see the comment down below. I've actually asked Trading 212, so I'm just waiting for an answer on that. And then Primary Health Properties, obviously, with the 39 pence coming in at that stage. I did say that I had made a couple of purchases, so I sold Heineken today, and that was a free share that I'd got. It pays a smaller dividend than the ones that I'm trying to build up within this pie. So I have bought a few more stocks in Legal & General, Primary Health Properties, and a little bit more on British American Tobacco. And these guys all start to pay their dividends over the next couple of months. So we will see something coming back in from those investments. Things looking reasonably good in those portfolios, still a little bit of growth taking place. What I am looking to is, where am I going to invest my ISA next year? It will be one of these platforms, but which one will it be? Have a look at what some of my thoughts are in this video, and I'll see you soon. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one.